today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. 2 now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. On first down, Tagovailoa. And quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Four catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Xavier Rhodes brought it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Third down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
No good. The score remains tied.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd and 6. The give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ball carrier. tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 2 on the play.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, Eason. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He was brought down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
This will be caught at about the 6. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yards to go.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And coming up on their second drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. That it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
He's got Burton here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing is Eason. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd and 2, Eason. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Eason. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Eason.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Eason.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
T.Y. Hilton. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun is Eason. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On first down, Jacob Eason. They'll find Harris Campbell. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
26-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Eason to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Looking deep for Hilton. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
14, Dolphins nothing.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this stop. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start with a give to Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Taylor. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I'm not sure you can be more efficient on offense than to have 3 downs and have them all turned into first downs. And defensively, you've got to figure out how to slow them down. Some guys might bring more pressure. Some guys might be a little more exotic. And as a last resort, you might even call timeout and try and regroup.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Taylor. down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, Eason. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon McKay. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The tackle by...
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. Side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Number 16. It's a gain of 17 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 4.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. A.J. Epinesa gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Burton. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on defense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Eason. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
On the tackle.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Eason. He's got it. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. He's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. On first down, Eason. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Miami set to take over. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Tua now on first down. He'll go underneath here to Breida. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
To Matt Breida.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
31-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Able to get this to Gordon. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And again, it's Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Tua to throw again. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tua. Got Gordon open, completes it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Josh Gordon ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the carry is Wilkins. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wilkins. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.